Okay, I'm gonna do a collective read. Oh, let me show y'all what those two cards are, because I'm just shuffling. Okay, sorry. So that's gonna be important the way I did it. This, which is thought, is something that still needs to be downloaded or come down. I tried to put it in front, which is mirroring, unexpected changes on both sides to bring a person into leadership, and then order. Okay. I didn't even understand it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. But yeah, a higher understanding. Whew. Creativity, expressing yourself. Solar plexus. What do I feel off this card? Give me 1 second. I don't know if I feel anger or agitation, or I just feel a lot of energy in my solar plexus. And it says creativity. Sorry, my baby's playing in another room. Okay, so it's frustration around the new start, which I can tell you now, this frustration is having to wait. That's what is so annoying. You're waiting on forgiveness. Where? I don't know. If it is on your part or another person's part. This could be internal or external. I mean, look at this. Lord, the first thing I'm getting about is past lives. I'm going to get up and get these past life cards, because if I was to sit here and explain to y'all about the past and all of that crap, it would be too hard to understand. But the first thing I heard off this card was, this has to do with past lives, past life issues. And it's hard to explain that to somebody that's in human form on this realm right now. Like, you know. Alright, I don't expect anything out this deck, but I'm going to use it. A lot of people are waking up to their past lives and stuff like that. Things that they did, things that other people did to them, and then realizing how important that this component is, and how this must be resolved during this lifetime, because it's the last lifetime that you have to resolve it. It's almost like y'all going to be rewriting history, and it's going to give... I'm glad y'all see it, okay? While I'm shuffling. Y'all see that, right? The other one is ships. So it's basically saying, because I have it like this, which is upside down to me, because I'm about to shuffle it. But it's forgiveness. It's something that's not happening. We're not moving forward because of forgiveness. It's like that's what keeps the war going. Let's see if we can solve it. Let's see if we can solve it. I'm not going to spend a long time on this reading. I do feel a resistance to peace and harmony and love, because it's going to be a collective merge. That's not easy. Greco-Roman. Every time I think of Greece, it's talking about a democracy. It's talking about red and blues. Red and blues is just, y'all know, politics and stuff like that. Constantly debating about what we want and what we want to do and how we're going to spend things. Division. Okay, that's all it means. Voting for division. Biblical is behind that. Health is behind that. That's talking about something that needs to be pulled out so there can be harmony in relationships. Lord. Okay. Let's just see what comes out. I don't expect anything from this deck because I never connected with it, but it says monk or nun, but it didn't pop out. It's trying to go back in. Prayer. Authority figures. Prayer. It's like people need to pray. So how do I say this? The problem with this forgiveness is that there's a part of you. Do I say a part of you? I don't want to say that. There's something. It is a part of you, but abstractly. I'm not going to go there. Anyway, people have to learn to connect with the higher realms. Okay? People have to learn how to pray. Instead of praying on another, they have to learn how to connect with the higher realms. They have to learn discipline, follow instructions. They have to pray, and it has to be honest. It's like somebody, I don't know, but that's it. If you know that you pray and your intentions are pure, and that's gonna be most of the people, like your intentions are pure. There's another side. Everybody that you have ever helped, they need to contact the higher realms. They need to talk to spirit to get their stuff right. So that's what we're waiting on. We're waiting for forgiveness. We're waiting for people to have forgiveness. Like, get their forgiveness. Like, I'll get the cards to explain it to y'all. We're waiting on the collective to get caught up in their forgiveness. Makes us move at a slow pace. It's like people that's still on our journey before this separation occurs, that I guess eligible for forgiving. So this card is hitting me, so that always means an attack, but then it's like sideways. It says Egypt. So Rome came up, the Bible, Hebrew came up, and then Egypt. So Egypt is the issue. Trust and faith in night. Somebody needs to protect their love, and they're praying about it because it was a karmic relationship. They kept somebody trapped. What are we doing here? So it's like somebody's trying to heal themselves, but they don't know how. And this right here is, see, this is manipulation. Manipulation of a future. There's manipulation of a future that's in process. This is the holdup, because you can't see this. Something about you can't see. Somebody is opposing your love life. There's something that needs to be pulled out, because it's keeping somebody entrapped. And it says galactic. Yeah, somebody needs to get connected to spirit. It's like somebody is being held captive, okay? Somebody is being held captive, and something needs to be pulled out. It's like somebody poisoned somebody's outlook on love by manipulating their future in some way, shape, or form. Oh, the past life deck. Let me get these, because it's sending me all over the place where I'm just like feeling in my chest like, oh, it's so heavy. But it's not my heaviness. It's somebody outside of me. That's their heaviness. I don't feel like there's anything that I can do about this situation. I feel like this is why we're stuck, because we're waiting on an ending. Like, this must be what we're feeling until a separation takes place. So I'll ask, because this is past energy. That's what I feel. Yeah, it's past energy. It's almost like there is a some form of ending. Some people, it will be physical or emotional endings that's taking place. It's like a convoluted love that is being drawn out of you slow, so it won't affect your new start, because you still have stuff. Yeah, you still have stuff. So the definitely healing, learning to temper yourself, and get yourself ready for this next start, because this is definitely healing. It says money restrictions or testing the waters. I've been having problems with my speech. So you're tempering yourself for a new start, because there's a lot of people lined up, but these people are approaching you from a part of you that has shut down. You don't want to learn from a carnal or physical way. You know what I mean? It's almost like if I was saying to you, you don't want to approach a relationship with kids like you are on your grind. You want to be seen. You want to be seen, but in a good way. You want to be recognized for who you are and not how you feel. How about that? Like, and I'm just talking about from a, when I say feel, I'm talking about from a, like I said, carnal, from a meat perspective. You get what I'm saying? Like, you want to be represented in the right light. It says deception, frustration, jealousy, and heartbroken. I already looked this card up. This is saying that you know who you are. We have threes here again. It's like you know who you are. So you're a completely different person. So you got a lot of people that's in your energy. And I just had a read like this, but I scrapped it. You know who you are. And the only reason you know who you are is because people are jealous of you and they betrayed you. Now you coming into acceptance that this was your journey. And your journey was a painful one, but you know you need to accept it. I'm not saying that just because I'm saying you need to accept it like it's gonna happen. It's just like this is part of your journey. It doesn't feel good, but it's like, okay. It's almost like being famous for being mean. That's what it's gonna feel like anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because now you know that anybody that attacks you in any way, shape, or form, anybody that keeps secrets, anybody that does things behind your back, anybody that talks slick to you out the side of their neck, it's because they want to be you and all of that stuff. And that's not to feed your ego. It's just like that person got an issue. You gain discernment through all the betrayals and jealousy. So the forgiveness is just, I really feel like y'all already seated on forgiveness, but I feel like it's a lot of other people in your energy that feel like that. But you know who you are, so you understand that they have to go through the same journey. You're not going to put them on this journey, but they betrayed their self. So by you being forced into this and being betrayed and people being jealous and breaking your heart, you learn who you are. They're going to have to go through that as well. You're not going to force them into it. It's just saying that you completed a journey. You made it out of something by removing yourself from the equation. People's their own mental entrapments. That's all you did. It's saying somebody is hard-headed, especially when it comes to walking away. They was confident that they could come forward, but now you look at things as a burden because you're using your intuition. So somebody that continuously tries to approach you, it doesn't matter who it is, you are rejecting them because you are waiting for another opportunity to come in. You already know what everything else looks like, and you are waiting for that other opportunity to come in. But this interference is coming from outside sources. Okay, it says the Empress, delays will prove necessary. So I want y'all to see you have A3, you have A3, you have A3. So this, I've heard this before, but this is the journey of an ascended master. This is what makes the Empress. It's when you have understanding. And now I understand the reading that I scrapped. Those people don't have an understanding. They don't understand why I don't want to say why you changed. It's just that you know who you are. You didn't change. You just know who you are. I had to explain this to somebody. More specifically, I had to explain this to my ex-husband. I'm not changing. You just don't know me. So, yes, I do change. But as far as him, he did not know me. Did he have the opportunity to know me? Absolutely. But the times where I was showcasing myself, he thought I was changing. It was just me being me. That was it. My mind changes all the time, but I've always been the same person. I don't how do you say, like a person that changes, a person that has multiple personalities or split the way that they, my thought changes, but I have to be who I am. Either you're going to accept me or you're not going to accept me, which is fine because you're entitled to your opinion. But I can only be one way. If I had to be different people for a bunch of people, it would be exhausting. I'll give you an example so it won't be too confusing. If I go around my mother or my grandmother or something like that, I am an adult and I don't like gossip, for example. I don't like gossip. So that's just not something that I like. So the old me the old me might sit here and listen to something that I don't care anything about out of respect for my elders and not say anything while they're talking bad about a person. But inside my head, I'm saying, I don't want to hear this crap. Like, why are you not talking to this person? Why are we even talking about this, period? Like, I'm not enjoying the time or the company that I was sent here to keep, have with you. And as I became an adult, I finally spoke those words out. And I never had to worry about it again. I was able to enjoy their company. But, a lot of people don't want to hang around you once they find out that, you never like that. You don't like that. And it's not something that they're going to have to find another person to do whatever that is with. If it's sleep around, if it's talk, I don't know what it is. But you know who you are. And you accept yourself. And that's like reaching a pinnacle of evolution where my throat chakra must be clearing out. But anyway, you're reaching a pinnacle of evolution where as though more good things are coming to you. More doors are going to open and everything. And people are fighting you energetically on it. But just know that you reach a place that a lot of people want to be in that. They want that reality. So this is not what you left from the past. There will be trickles of it, but it's like you are a teacher. So you was teaching people that didn't want to be taught, and now you teaching people that want to be taught. They enjoy being in your company. They want to hear what you have to say, and you're going to start to see that, and that's going to help you to heal. Because it's hard to heal without anybody can read cards. I can read cards for you all day, but I want to be able to give you something that you can use. So it's like you're going to see in your reality things that's going to start to bolster who you are in real life. The contributions that you actually make. This could be gifts. This could be anything. This could be donations. This could be it could be anything. Just you getting a lot of people coming from the past just telling you everything that you was worth or fighting over you. That's why. That's why. So a lot of y'all was in these karmic relationships, and these relationships was not normal, and you realized that it was an illusion. So I guess we're gonna be getting the proof, but I mean it doesn't matter because it's over. 333 means it's over. First you get a warning. First you get the lesson. After you learn the lesson, you get the warning. After that warning, it is a permanent ending. That's what 333 means. Any series of threes. It says somebody mindset was that if they leave you behind and you're not in their reality anymore, that it's closing a cycle. No, it's not closing a cycle because you didn't complete your work. It's not, I don't care if you leave me and don't complete your work. It's that your work is not completed for you. So you in my energy trying to figure out why, if I left this reality, why is it not dissolving completely? Because one reality is true and the other reality is not. You have not completed whatever your obligation was. So there's two people. I'm talking to the other person, by the way. Whatever they did not complete, they didn't do. That is on them. Meaning, They are having a realization that you are moving on. They having a realization that there are things left undone. You are changing the view that this person has of the world, because they did not know the energy is tied together. You were relating to a person, place, or thing as a lesson for both parties to learn, but only one reality learned the lesson. That don't mean that you wish bad stuff. It just means that somebody is in your energy because they're very regretful and remorseful, and they have to move on in some way, shape, or form, because it's permanently over. There's no coming back and redeeming yourself in this situation. There are a lot of people that cannot redeem themselves because something is permanently over. Yeah, because you healing. That's what it says. Mm. So somebody's world is coming to an end, because that's the first thing I heard was somebody's world is coming to an end. Could it be in Cancer season? Absolutely. Um, it's a cycle close. There are no redos. Yeah. And it says fears and frustration. Somebody is having this understanding now. I forgot what this card is. Let me see. I'm going to get y'all a past life card because this already done went into 21 minutes. Hold on, because I'm looking at a chart. I go deep into these readings. That's why I try to start them before I talk to y'all, because I do so much. I do a lot of research. It's like this right here talks about a risk. Now, I can't find it, but whatever this was behind your back from whoever it was, this risk resulted in nothing. And this is why this person is in regret or fear, because whatever they thought they was doing by leaving something behind, they got stuck or ended altogether. It was a complete illusion. Y'all give me a break one second. Five of Pentacles. That's what it ended in. It ended in somebody getting sick or somebody losing finances. Whew. Sorry, y'all. My daughter and the dog. So somebody has this a lack mentality that it's almost like, okay, so let me break this down because I'm about to end this reading. I'm gonna get this for y'all. It's extremely complicated because everybody is not the same. Okay, this person did not complete their contract, and there were two two halves to a whole that was put here that have to complete their contract. Not normal. That's why we saw 144 in the beginning. Not normal. You have to complete that contract. This is talking about the 144,000. If you leave your contract, it is null and void, and a lot of times it ends in death. That's what it ends in, because you sent here to solve something extremely ancient from the beginning, the start of time, and you didn't do that. It says childhood wounds. You have to complete your childhood wounds, or it results in death. Okay, that's it. I don't know what else to say. You constantly get distracted, like I just got distracted now with children and things like that, and it's like you didn't complete your karmic contract, especially if you have kids. This is not me being upset with a person because you are indifferent now. But this person is having this realization that what am I supposed to do? It's time to move on now. It says astral experiences in children and illegitimacy. So somebody might have had a child out of wedlock or something. I don't know. I don't know because I'm not what is it called? I understand that the human condition, we're flawed and we make mistakes. But I do know that I can't leave my children. I can't leave any creation. If God sent me here to do something, I have to complete it. And if I don't complete it, I will be punished. And I ain't being punished that way. I'm not being punished. I don't know what is going on behind the scenes. This could be spiritual or this could be actually physical. This could be something very, very bad that was done. Okay, very, very, very bad. Somebody could have, they may be getting locked up because they did something to poison somebody, that took out a hit, child support. It could be legal issues, whatever it is funneling down to this reality. A cycle is closing. The masculine side has forfeited their contract. It's null and void. It's universal law. Somebody, this is a throwaway. It says the rise of civilization is thrown away because of whatever this uh, future manipulation of a relationship. It says the lesson is hubris. Death by animal attack. Adult male is the identity. The love is a possessive one. So it's like somebody want to keep you stuck and don't want you to go nowhere. But then, even though this says rise of a civilization, somebody's not going to be a part of the new world order. Yep, this is the Taj Mahal, which is talking about true love. Like whoever built this, I don't know all the story. Y'all go look up Taj Mahal. But this guy built this building for somebody that they loved. Like it's somebody coming into y'all that definitely recognizes they're gonna know straight off top. You won't have to ask for anything, for nothing. It's almost like this person, they were supposed to do that. They were supposed to come in and have this distorted love with you so that they could teach you who you are. That's why forgiveness is very, very important, because you're going to continue to be skeptical when somebody comes in to love you correctly. You have completed a cycle. That's done. But this person right here, it's a lot of stuff going on. It says air disaster, bomb, asteroid, plane crash, or tornado. Y'all can take y'all pick off that card. I'm seeing sperm, a surprise pregnancy. And that surprise pregnancy could lock somebody in a contract or have them, I don't know what it is. But anyway. I don't know. I'm going to leave it here though, because there's nothing else that I want to get off of this reading. We can see what these two bottom cards are. It says execution and accomplishment. Something is definitely over. I don't know how I feel about the execution, because it's like, necessarily, I don't want a person to be executed, and I don't want to be the winner. You get what I'm saying? Like, this right here, these two right here is talking about like an ego death. You know what I mean? Whatever a person thought they was going to do, or even if they thought they would come in with you and they knew you would take them back, it's destroying their ego because it's permanent. Even if a person knew that they could cheat behind your back and they got away with it a couple of times, they got several warnings to stop. Whatever they were doing, they got several warnings to stop, because they're just as intuitive as you are. And they didn't do it. They did not do it. That is, the revelation that people outside of y'all having is just like, the pit of my stomach is burning, okay? Now I'm definitely gonna leave it there because you don't want to win and you don't want nobody to die. It wasn't even a thought in your mind, but now these people are coming to grips with. Mm, it says forgiveness, a happy ending. Leave that. I'm done, y'all.